Okay, guys, so from today onwards, we are going to learn about JavaScript. Okay, so let us see what is JavaScript. So basically, JavaScript is a programming language, okay, that is primarily used to add interactivity to web pages. Here, what it is saying definition. So, as we can see, if we want to add, for example, if we have one form, right? Okay, if we created one form collecting data from students, okay. So in that form, what we are doing, we are entering all the details, right? So to store those details and to pass those details from that form to backend. So these kind of interactions is provided with the help of this JavaScript. Okay, and also it is a core technology. Okay, it is a core technology of the web. Means why? Because let us say the static most of the static websites can be created using HTML, CSS. Most of the time is enough. Okay, so we can create a simple website for landing pages or some without any interaction. Okay? With the help of HTML, CSS, we can create. But coming to if you want to add interactions like logins, sign up, or else, for example, like if you want to uh, generate some images, suppose for example there is an AI tool like Leonardo. So in that we want to generate some images, right? So there are many things like we click on prompt. First of all, we have to give one prompt. After that, it's going to take that input, and after that, it's going to uh, process all those things. After that, it's going to send to is going to show that images to do all these processes. So we need this JavaScript. Okay, so that is why it is a most important programming language coming to web. Okay, so basically it is started as a scripting language, but over the time, what happened? It become full-fledged language means in the starting it is generally like HTML only. So but simple language, okay, not HTML like. So simple language. But later on what happened, because it became important in the web applications, I mean websites or web application. So what happened, like the JavaScript developers, what they have done is they started working more on adding more features on this JavaScript. So that's how it's become a programming language later on. Okay. This is about JavaScript. What is the JavaScript? And coming to next, okay, what do we use JavaScript for? Okay, so okay, then JavaScript is this. Okay, basically for what are the reasons? I mean, uh, why do we use JavaScript? Okay, in the first place. After that, so for that you got answer like adding interactions or it is making website function. So that is one answer. And uh, uh, for what do we use JavaScript for? It is also another question. Okay, so in that one is like creating interactive web pages. Okay, next, so here you guys can see JavaScript can dynamically modify the content of the web page. Okay, respond to the user interactions and create animations and effects. Okay, next coming to building web applications and coming to this server-side programming. So with the help of JavaScript, we can develop front end also. At the same time, we can also create I mean backend applications also we can create. Okay. After that, we can also use for creating mobile app development also. In the field of mobile app development also, we use JavaScript. Why? Because it has a framework like React Native. Okay, so React Native is built on JavaScript only. Okay, with the help of JavaScript, we can also create mobile applications, not only web applications. Okay, there are JavaScript can be used for backend application also. So it can be used in a lot of fields. Okay, not only in front end but also backend also. And also in in like mobile app development also. Coming to this game development, okay. But I haven't observed more. I mean, in this industry, no? So JavaScript is not that much preferable for game development. Yeah, maybe I haven't seen in that field. Yeah, but but, come to know my knowledge, game development, I haven't seen this about JavaScript. Okay. These are the different things with the help of JavaScript. We are going to do all these things. Yeah, after this, what are the key features of this JavaScript? Okay, key features of the JavaScript. It is dynamically typed language. Okay, what is going to happen? JavaScript is going to have variables. Okay, I will explain what are these JavaScript variables in later on. Okay, okay, what is going to happen is JavaScript variables can hold values of different data types, and their type can change during runtime. So coming to these other programming languages like Java, C++, what is going to happen? So we have to specify variables like int, string, or like Boolean. Okay, we have to first only we have to give all the variables now. So in coming to this, the future of the JavaScript is there is no need of specifying that kind of variable. So this is number variable, this is a string variable, this is a like a Boolean variable. Yeah, there is no need for all that thing. So here the variables is somewhat different. Okay, what is going to happen if we assign some value to variable? So the value is there now, so that may be of a type, number type or string type or Boolean type or any other type. It may be anything. So it's not going to check when we are writing the code. It's going to check at the time of execution. Okay, the time of execution, it's going to decide that what kind of variable is this. It is string type or number type. So that is one of the that is why it is called as dynamic typing language. Okay, next coming to this, not only that one, so it is an object-oriented programming language. I think you guys have heard about this OOPS concept. So see, it is like in the Java you guys have heard like that. So yes, in the JavaScript also it is also similar. It is also going to have like object properties, methods, and inheritance, all these things. Next, coming to this asynchronous programming, uh, uh, like mm, uh, I think most of you guys may know, like uh, there is this thing called threading, threading, okay? Single threading, multi-threading. So JavaScript doesn't have that threading like things inside. Okay, so in place of that, we are as using asynchronous programming. So to explain this, it is a bit complicated. When the topic comes, I am going to explain these things. Okay, next coming to DOM manipulation, with the help of JavaScript only, we are going to manipulate our web page. Okay, we are going to manipulate our UI. I mean, UI means whatever the visible uh, on the web page. Okay, next. Coming to event handling, there will be some events like when I click on this button, something happen, something should happen when I click on this part of the code. I mean, this part of the UI, it should give me a pop-up. Okay, those things are called as event handling. Okay, it is also cross-platform uh, compatibility. Okay, like there is it doesn't depend on OS. Okay, so it can run on any web browsers. Okay, this JavaScript is not related to OS, okay, operating system like Windows or Mac. It is not dependent of that. It can run in any laptop with the help of browser. Okay. Next, these are the key features of JavaScript. Why? Because I am telling all these things. In the interviews, they are going to ask all these things. Yeah, they ask sometimes a definition or like what you have understood from these things. Okay, so to avoid confusion, I am explaining all these things. Okay, next, how do we run JavaScript? Okay, To run JavaScript, there is no need of installing anything. Okay, for front end part. Okay, wait a second. Yeah. So JavaScript, how does this JavaScript work? So there is no need of installing like we need to install in order to work with Java in our OS, right? Operating system, or to work with C++, we need to install some kind of app thing like it will be there now. So if for JavaScript there is no need for that. So what we will do, uh, we will run the JavaScript inside our browsers. Okay, I am saying in the front end part. Okay, not about back end part. In the front end part, with the help of browsers, we can run JavaScript. So there is no need of installing any Node.js environment or anything. So to run front end code. Okay, but in case of to run a JavaScript file, uh, to check to see what are the things happening inside in our computer. At that time, we are going to install the Node.js so that we can see the output. Okay, most of the time in front end, there is no need of installing. Okay, but coming to backend, I mean, only if you want to do only JavaScript related programming, there is no front end, no backend. So at that time, you guys need some mm, something called Node.js. Okay, you have to install it in. Then only you can see the output. You can run the JavaScript code. Okay, next, there are different. So where can we develop this JavaScript? Okay, so inside a code like HTML files, we can write. I will show how to do that. Like there is also with the help of Visual Studio Code. Okay, we can do all these things. So to run a JavaScript in browser, what we have to do is so simply with the help of HTML file, we will be doing all these things. Okay. So and also this there is something called console.log. Console.log. So this is a printing statement. Okay, I will be explaining in the okay. So next, this CodePen.io is an online platform which is used for creating web development. Okay, so it provides like there is like three tabs. Okay, no? Three separate tabs in that we can write HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. There is no need of learning more about this as we are going to do most of our projects. I mean, most of our codes in our Visual Studio Code only, right? So there is no need of going to CodePen right away. Okay, next after this, so coming to here, we have to commenting. Okay, commenting our code. So commenting is nothing but uh, first of all, we will go to one thing. We will do one thing. Just let us create a like this. Let us create a JavaScript file. Okay, from here. So I have created a file folder. Inside that folder, I am creating one uh, Java file. Okay, sorry, JavaScript file. So what I am doing is index dot like you can also write like this script.js or index.js. Okay, I'm writing index.js. Okay, with the .js, if you see any file with .js extension, it means that it is a JavaScript file. Okay, so I have opened this JavaScript file. Okay, so inside, if what I am going to explain is about uh, like first of all, what I will do. Okay, I will write one printing statement. Okay, so uh, first I will write this printing statement to show you guys. So let us write console dot log. It is a printing statement. Console dot log brackets open. Okay, inside we have to write hello world. Hello world. So it is a string, okay, na? It is in single quotes, right? It is a string. So what I am doing is now I am going to save this file and I am going to see output here, okay? Okay. Either I can run like this, okay? I can run like this, or else, I mean, if I click on this here, this icon, it's going to show me the output at the terminal. Or else you can also do like this, like a sorry, like a node index.js. Okay. So we can write with the help of this command. Okay. If you want to, so this is not with the help of, we are not running JavaScript with the help of browser. Okay, na? But I am with the help of Node.js, I am running this file. Okay. So to do that, what we have to do is we have to install Node.js, okay, into our system. After that, we have to type this command node node is the command and and the file name. So if I enter here, it is one way of running the JavaScript file. Okay. Other part I will be showing later. Okay, in the browser how we are going to do. It's just here I am showing that that console printing statement. Okay. Next, let us understand what are these comments here. Uh, So comments are explanatory notes within your code. Okay, they are ignored by JavaScript interpreter, and also they help you and other understood code purpose and logic. So as you guys can see, what is going to happen here you can see like a double lines is there now. Here double lines. So say hi, I am using this arrow function. I don't generally write JS without semicolons, but apparently. So what is going to do? What is the purpose of this? Comments is like you have created some code, okay, code you have written some code, but if we share it with someone or if you look at it after 1 or 2 years, what is going to happen? We don't know what is the meaning of this code. Okay, generally we will forget or others won't be able to understand. So to avoid those unnecessary things, what we do is we will write comments. Okay, na? We will write comments. If we write, okay, this code is doing this thing. Okay, like that, we will write comments. Okay, how we write those comments? Okay, with the help of these double slashes. Okay, forward slashes. Okay, na? Okay, forward slashes. And for the multi-line, we use this one. Okay, forward slash star and also star forward slash. Okay, so let us understand from here. Okay, from the code, I will be explaining these things. Okay, I will be removing this one. This one. So here I have written one function, addition. So here I have written one function like add and like add. I have written one function. So no need. Okay. So I will remove this. I have written. Uh, Yeah. So I have it written like I have created a function with name yeah. So after a few years, I don't understand. I am unable to understand what is this function. Okay, what is this code means. Okay, so to avoid that unnecessary, what we are doing is with the help of these two forward slashes, we are going to write like this. Okay, this code does addition. Okay, so what is this doing here? Here we are able to describe this I mean describe this code. Huh? So for that purpose we use. Okay, that is the purpose of this comments. Okay, and at the same time, like mm, yeah, forget about. Next, coming to this multi-line. So if there okay, so I got to learn. So if I want to, I don't want to use this code. Okay, I don't want to use this code right now. Okay, so what I will do, rather than deleting all this code, so it may be useful in future, right? Okay, Rather than deleting all this code, what I will be doing is I will be commenting this one. Okay, so that in future I can use this code. Okay, that is another way of using these comments. Okay, what is going to happen is when we use these comments, double forward slash, the JavaScript compiler is there now. So it won't execute this part of the code. Okay, whatever the code is commented, the JavaScript interpreter don't execute it. Okay, that is how these comments work. And also, like I have these many lines. Okay, I have like in the similar way, I have more than 10 lines of the code. Okay, more than 10 lines of the code I have like this. Okay, I have like this. Okay, code. So if I want to comment all this code, I have to type like this now for each and every line. Okay, for each and every line I have to type like this. Okay, to avoid that thing, we can use multi-line comments. Okay, we can use multi-line comments. So how it works? Like at the start, forward slash star. Okay, at the end. Okay, where we want to till where we want to comment that thing. Okay, so first we will type star and we will give a forward slash. Okay, this is multi-line comments. This is how we use comment and the purpose of these comments. Okay, I think most of you guys got what I am saying. After this, let us comments are done. Next, after this, we will learn about these data types. Okay, so generally there is different kinds of data. Like so, for example, if someone is speaking with us, if like I am explaining you guys something like about JavaScript, so to understand, yeah, I am saying I am giving data in the form of sound, right? In the form of sound, I am giving you guys data. Okay, so simply it is like just information, right? Whatever the knowledge I am having, I am giving you. Okay, so. Uh, this is a way of like transferring some things. So you guys need to understand now. Like if I give you one book, okay, it has some ancient language, okay, that we do not understand. What is going to happen? So we are unable to read, right? So in a similar way, we have something like let us we are able to understand English, right now. So so with the help of that, we are able to process all the things. In the similar way, computer also is going to have data. Okay, that data is in the form of bits, bytes, and all those things. I won't be explaining all those complicated things. Right? Right now, we will see what is the data definition. Okay, data in computer science. Okay, let us understand. Data is the information that has meaning to the computer. The way I am explaining you guys, like I'm teaching you right now. So in the similar way, this computer was also having some data. Okay, the data is like information that has meaning to computer. Okay, I hope everyone understood the definition. Next, after this, JavaScript provides seven data types. Like we have in the similar way, like we have sound, we can write, we can also see. Okay, there are different ways of data. Now we will understand things. In the similar way, JavaScript also having different kinds of data types. Like it can understand the numbers, it can understand string, it can understand what is undefined, what is null, what is boolean, like a symbol, and also object. So let us see what is this numbers mean. Okay, number data type. Integers and floating point numbers. So simply number is nothing but generally numbers. Okay, decimals, all those things. The next coming to the strings, textual data enclosed in quotes. Okay, the there is this textual data will be there now, like sentences, quotes, all these things there now. These should be enclosed in a single quotes or double quotes. Okay. Okay, those are called as strings. Okay, undefined. A variable without an assigned value. I will be explaining these things later on. Okay, this null also. And coming to this Boolean, okay, Boolean is like it says like either it will be true or false. Okay, for that purpose we are using this data type. Next, coming to symbol, like I don't have any particular example to explain this thing. Okay, this thing. So object, okay, object is nothing but like we have a bunch of uh, flowers, right? Okay, so like we have a bunch of flowers. Okay, so it is containing different kinds of flowers. In the similar way, object is also a collection of key value pairs. Means object is like a collection of uh, key value pairs. Like it is having, to put it simply, object. Generally, what is the definition of object? Object is a, uh, I mean, there is a object like a. There is TV, for example, there is TV. So it has some properties, right? So the whatever the thing which is having properties, okay, properties, it is called as object, right? In general definition. In the similar way, in the JavaScript world, okay. So key value pairs are like that. Okay, key value pairs are the properties of the object. Okay, that is why it is called as object. Okay, key value pairs and all these things we will learn later on. Okay, next coming to variables. Okay, now let us understand variables. Okay, what are these variables? Important topic. Okay, there are, sorry, first of all, I will explain definitions, right? Variables are containers for storing data. So, to drink water, we are storing water inside one bottle. Na? In the similar way, uh, the uh, JavaScript programming language, what it is going to do, whenever we are giving some data, what it is going to do is it is going to store somewhere inside our laptop, right? In the somewhere inside our storage, like a storage is there, RAM is there. So it is going to store the data inside our system. Okay, so that wherever the store data is stored, it is called as variables. Okay, so it is stored in some place, right? Let us assume that place is called as a container. Okay, so the definition as the definition goes like those containers are variables. Okay, variables are containers for storing data. Okay, they allow you to manipulate data dynamically. So when you store something inside some container, we can change, right? We can use according to our need. If we want to add something to it, we will be adding, or if we want to. Oh, uh, take something from it, we will be taking. Okay, like that. In the similar way, uh, like um, coming to these variables, there are three kinds of variables. Like one is one is where, let, and const. Okay, there are three kinds of variables: where, let, const, and the keywords to declare variables. Okay, these three are keywords. Okay, where is the keyword, let is the keyword, and const is the keyword. So what are they? They are used to declare variables. Okay, as I've been saying, like there won't be any integer, short or long, or okay, string, all those things. This is the difference between that program Java, C++, all that programming language, and this JavaScript. Okay, main difference. So this variable, okay, where, let, const. Okay, these three things are uh, are the containers that hold data. Okay, so let us understand how we are going to declare, okay, variables. Okay, so first of all, we will go with where. Okay, declaring variables with where. Where declares a variable that can be reassigned throughout the program. So, for example, I will be explaining with the help of code. So we will go with the definitions. Okay, where. Okay, where is user to. It is a kind of variable that can store like data. In the similar way, so I will explain what is this declaring and initializing also. Next, declaring variables with let and const. Let declares a variable that is blocked scope. Okay, const declares a variable that can be resigned after initial value. Okay, I will be showing real examples. with the help of code, okay, to make you guys understand what is this. Okay, there are only three variables, right? One is where, one is let, and another one is const. Okay, where, let, const. Three variables only in JavaScript. After this, assigning values to variables. So using the assignment operator, we'll be assigning values. Like simply we have created one variable, like where. So we'll be assigning one identifier. So this is called as identifier. A is called as identifier. This equal to is assignment operator. After this 7 is called value, like assigning the values. So initializing and declaring is totally different, right? Declaring and assigning a value to a variable in a single line. So these two things are different. Like if we write only where, okay, if we write where let on singly only without adding any identifier anything, without assigning any values to variables, so that thing is called as declaration. When we add a is equal to 7 to variable, then it is called as variable initialization of variables. Okay. Next, after this, uninitialized, so initialized values have some value, and coming to this uninitialized values means like we will be assigning like where a, like we will be declaring variable like where a. So, but we won't be writing any a value to it. Okay. So, what is going to happen is the value of that variable is going to be undefined. Okay. If you don't assign any values to the variables, they are going to have a default value which is undefined. Next, coming to this case sensitivity, variables names are case sensitivity, right? Variables names are case sensitivity. Like uh, mm, we cannot use capital C, capital L, and all. Okay, so we have to use all the small letters only. Next, coming to this, uh, most of the time we will be using this camel casing, right? So camel casing is a first letter we will be writing. So, for example, there are two, three words. Okay, like if you want to create a variable, uh, addition of two numbers. Okay, addition of two numbers is there. So what we will be doing is addition is there now. So for A we will be writing small, O we will be writing capital, and there is two also now. So two in the two T is capital. Okay, I will be showing example what is that thing. Okay. We will till here we will be doing. We will continue our class from tomorrow. Okay, right. I will be explaining in the code part. Okay, what are all these variables, initialization, declaration? So there are three kind of variables, right? One is where, okay, another one is let, okay, another one is const, right? These there are three variables. So what is this? So what we have done is this is declaring. Like I have given like this where a, let b, let's see. So ABC is there, right? So uh, so this is called declaration, okay? No? So this is called declaration where a, let b, const. So this is called as a variable declaration. When we add some value to it like this, so it is called as variable initialization. Okay, understand the difference between two. This is called variable declaration, and this is called variable initialization. Okay. After that, in the same way, we are going to initialize V also. And then in the similar way, we are also going to initialize this also. So this is called variable initialization. And if we don't have any of these values, it is called as variable declaration, right? So what I will be doing is I am going to add printing statements here. Okay. Yeah. So to see the output, how so next, right? Okay. So I am calling this one. Okay, this thing is called as identifier. Okay, this thing. Okay, whatever the name we are giving here, it is called as identifier. It is value. It is value, and this is assigning operator, and this is variable. Okay, and this is printing statement. A little in the similar way, what I am doing is here I am like this I am writing C. Okay, so I am going to save this file. After that, I am running here. Okay, node index.js and dot. Okay, I got the output. Okay, 1, 2, 3. So let us create a variable like this where space 3. So we'll be see. Let us see what is the output of this one. So we will see what is the output of this one. So there is some confusion right for us. Which value is what? Okay, the similar way. Okay, save and it. So we will see what are the values we'll get. Okay, so we need to add a plus, right? So to avoid any errors. Okay, let us save this file. So will be clearing this terminal. Okay, I will run this file. So what we have seen, A is having a value of 1, B is having a value of 2, C is having a value of 3, and D is having a value of undefined. Okay, so this is the default value of a variable. Okay, whenever we don't initialize, I mean we don't have assign any values to variable. The default value is undefined. Okay, that variable has default value as undefined. Okay, this is how we declare uh, variables in JavaScript, and also initialize, and also we came to know that here the default value of the variable is undefined. Okay, next after this I will be explaining one more thing. This part is most asked. Okay, this thing is most of the interviews have asked this thing. Okay, I have gone through many students, like people who have attended the interviews. So in that point of view, I'm saying this. So they will ask a difference like this. Okay, okay, everything is fine. Uh, Tell me difference between where, let, and const. Okay, there should be some difference, right? So there should be some difference, right? Okay. Why? Because if there are three different things, okay, there must be a difference. Okay, let us see what is that difference. Okay, so for example, we have written some code here. Okay, in this block. Okay, in this block we have written some code. So if we declare variable, okay, okay, where a is equal to 7. Okay, sorry. Okay, where a is equal to 7. Uh, So if we, sorry, the example gone wrong. So there is this floor brackets, right? Let us assume this is a block of code. Okay, this is a some program inside our code. Inside this code, what I am doing is where r is equal to a I am writing, sorry, 10 I am writing. So what is going to happen? Also, if we write let or const, okay, if we write let or const, so if we assign r variable, so if we declare r variable with a let or const, what is going to happen is we cannot use we cannot use r here. Okay, outside of the block we cannot use this variable. Okay, this r. Okay, there is this r thing. So we may be using many times, right? So with the help, if we use uh, with the help of this where outside of the block, we can use, okay, we can use those variables. If we use variable where, okay. So if we don't, if we use like this, like if we assign let or cons, we cannot use R outside of the code. So if we see, let us I am looking where R is equal to delta log R. So I will be commenting these things. Okay. So they won't run. I am saving this file. So, so I will check. So I got value of R outside. Okay. If I use this thing inside, there is this block of code. I mean this block. Inside this block, I have declared variable where R is equal to 10. So I am getting that value of R. So what is going to happen if we use select? Let's see. Let's see here. So let's see. So it is throwing an error like R is not defined. Okay, now. So that is the difference between uh, where and let, and also for constant or const also, it is going to throw same error. Okay. So I'm going to save this file. It is so it is also going R is not defined. Why? Because we have written this R. Where is this R? Inside this part of code, right? So this flower brackets, what they will do, they won't let any of the code inside it go outside. Okay, so that is the purpose of this block. Okay, like flower brackets. So, but there is an exception. Okay, where is an exception? That is why, with the help of where we can access whatever inside the block. I mean, whatever inside the uh, certain code block. Okay, so that is how we are going to use these things. And also, there is also another difference also. Like, see here. So where a is equal to 10. Okay, where a is equal to 10. Here somewhere I have written like this, where a is equal to. I forgot. I forgot that before also I have used this way. Where okay, a identifier I have used and assigned the value of 10. And also after some time I haven't seen the code. After some time, what is going to happen is what will happen? I have created another variable, new variable. Okay, a is equal to like a matter. Okay, like matter. I have created this one. So let us see what is the final output. What I will be doing, I will adding log to it. Okay. So let us see. So first I want to see the output a is equal to 10, but what it is going to happen, let us see. What will be the output? So as you guys see, here we got output as matter. But what is happen? I remember that I have declared a value called a is equal to 10. So, but in somewhere middle of the code, what I have done for the same variable, I have given different value. So it's bypassing all those things now variable. It is not following rules, right? So it should not do like that. Okay, so this is one of the biggest loophole of this ware, and also it also has one benefit in the previous one, like inside the blocked code, we can use those variables declared inside that outside of that block. Uh, so this is about where. Okay, next after this, let us understand. Okay, this is one of the major problem with where. So after this, what I will be doing in place of where I will be using let, right? Let. Here also I am doing let, right? So what is going to happen is here in the file itself, it's going to show the error. In the file, it's going to show error. Okay, you are using wrong way of JavaScript. Okay, that is the one of the feature of this let. Okay, it has this feature. Okay, we can reassign the values. Okay, if here I have a is equal to 10. So, but somewhere I want to change this value to like this. Okay, we can do like this. So if we use let, but coming to this cons, uh, uh, this thing is also not possible. Okay, for this also it is not possible, right? So and the same time, along with this, it is also not possible. Okay, a is equal to matter is not possible. Let us see output. Yes, so okay, this is also saying like this: assignment to constant variable is not possible. If we use const, we have to declare its value here only. Okay, we have to declare its sorry, initialize its value here only. We cannot do reinitialize after some time. Okay, this going to throw an error. Okay, that is the difference between where, let, const. I hope everyone understood all these things. These are very important interview questions. Okay, I won't don't neglect all these things. Okay, in case if you are if you want to pursue your uh, field in web development, right?